after Deku has given away all evidence of the people being closer, he has been told that he has sort of a night school for blacklist hunters. Wait, I must have did that wrong. Okay, yeah. But the people are there would be Sand Dude, Shinso, what's her name? From 1A, Dark Shadow, the Dark Body Dude, you know, Shinha, I can't say names. And, what is this? Oh yeah, I already did that one. And Rico, yeah, Ghost, her quirk is Ghost. Along with Jiro, and, oh my god, I know this dude. I know his name, I swear. And so would he be there, and Invisible Girl. They would get in, and they're pretty much going to have these people are taught how to do more like swift killing blows, which they'll be told was some being off-put, like Invisible Girl and Jiro. No, yeah, Mushroom Girl is there too, because she has poison and all that. And I'll say Aizawa and Present Night Mike is there. Might be wondering why he's there. Sound has been shown to be used correctly, could kill people in an instance. But yeah, so Present Mike's suit is modified in this one. He has a mask over his face instead of a crease in his voice. He'll send his voice to his kind of fingers and fist. But yeah, so they would be shown a way that they would be split into groups to learn combat, pretty much. This is complete combat training, but they told him not to use these moves as a hero. So people with quirks like a Zero that don't really have a ability to fight, but Jiro's does, and Present Mike would show her how to do it, and Aizawa would teach her how to use blades. Dupli Arms would be taught how to use knives, but he doesn't get it on the first try. But what he does is demonstrate how it works with a dummy that shows all the body parts. And he would have pretty much jumped forward, punching the dummy in the chest. But what she sees is they don't hear it at all. What they hear is a gunshot, is what it sounds like. What it sounds like to everybody is actually, and the dude's heart exploding with a piercing move into it, with Present Mike disappearing. This is pretty much him running away. What he does is that he can shoot sound waves pretty much. Oh yeah, he's further back. Let me explain that. He's not like punching the thing, he's like punches the air and it's in a shockwave. This is Present Mike's bullets, pretty much sound bullets. It's compressed sound from his hero suit to shoot it out like a bullet. But this can be used if you ever get captured in a mission, because you can send a shockwave and kill people with it, pretty much. And then he would point out his fingers, with him going up to a dummy that's based off of muscles, would grab it by the arm, and what they would see is muscle tendons get him bursted apart. and all that. He pretty much breaks muscles apart by his sound waves. And she would be tasked to put on this, but hers is hooked up to her heart because she amplifies her and her earlobes, of course, because she's vibrating her heart's beat faster and faster, or amplifying the sounds, pretty much, I'm pretty sure. That's whenever he says it might be harder for you to do what I can do, but there's another way you can do it. And she would ask what it is. He would say it's more like the ability to hide it. Instead of making it look like a gunshot wound, you can make it like an actual cause, like a heart attack. And she would be taught how to pretty much stop or like mess up the heartbeat of somebody, but she learns how to increase the flow of somebody's heartbeat. Or not learn, they're being shown or explained how to. On the other side, the sand dude would be taught how to use weapons, but they would say electric cork can be used to turn objects into sand, like the ground and stuff. And he would say I can also turn objects like clothes and all that to sand. I'm upgrading his powers because I'm pretty sure he can't do that. So what they would do is give him gauntlet-like stuff, and he would be told to attack somebody with full body armor, and he'd put his hand on it, going through it, and he would be told to pretty much rip somebody's heart out. Or they would show him, but it's not like he's doing a whole mission or anything. He's been shown to turn some sand and try to aim for the heart. And he also has pretty much a, what's it called? He also has where his nails on them can shoot forward and grab onto stuff, and he can swing around. Poltergeist. She would be more like a recon person, but our ghost, I gave her the ability to control people, and pretty much self-suicide is how she would do it. The rest is explanatory. It's just using their corpse in the same way, but more deadlier. Dark Shadow would be told to work together and try to move in the shadows and all that. With him talking out, and Dark Shadow would tell him to let him cover him, and he would, and he would gain the Dark Shadow body, full body pretty much. And what would be added on to this is a wrist gun would be added on, a wrist gun, a knife deposit, and also 2 katanas on the back, which Dark Shadow will control. Wrist guns, 2 regular guns. Dark Shadow would detach his arms to him, or he can pull out a gun and shoot at people, while Dark Shadow can swing his swords around and cut people. And Dark Shadow can move his eyes around, I'll say, to look in all directions. Deku. What would Deku's training be? Since Deku's quirk, which he has marked down as creation, they would just have to do combat training with him. Him and Aizawa would do combat training with fake knives, which he would be able to create with plastic and all that. And Deku would have more of not like a knife, but Deku would have 3 needles, in his pouch. But mid-battle, with him being able to keep out of Zyla, but he's not trying to speed blitz him. He's only going as fast as he's going, and if Ozawa is not going full power at the beginning, which he knew that, but he's seen Ozawa pick it up, and he picked it up too. Right now, Ozawa's pretty much, Ozawa's stronger, but he's going at the same level as in Canon. This is whenever Deku would jump back after he would throw his blades and be like, it doesn't matter if you can create blades, you don't disarm yourself. And this is whenever Zawa would be hit by plastic synbones, of course, but in the 2 eyes, or it would hit him in the foreheads above his eyes, and 3 of them in his heart. With Deku saying, I just killed you, so didn't I win? I'm asking what those were. Deku says they're synbones. They're pretty much modified needles to be more suited for combat and more stealthy. And he would say that it's almost unnoticeable unless you're really skilled to know about synbones. And I can throw these into their eyes and in their heart. And he would say that there also can be used for capturing if I want to, or tricking. He would say how. He would give him a scenario as dressing up as the bodyguards of the person and having their teammate go off and facing somebody. There is missions like that, as I would say. At the beginning of the class, they would explain some missions, and they're getting overpowered. And I can throw synbones pointing to the neck area, which he would say it's not fatal, but it can act like it's death and all that, and he can either like push somebody down a building with like somebody down there to catch them. If I have a third teammate, I can take his body and say I'm disposing it and kind of hide it and throw it away, but in reality I would just take out the needles and all that. He'll ask how he knows this. Deku would say that I learned some anatomy of the human body. Did I cover everybody? Oh yeah, Ghost Girl. Oh yeah, she just learns combat. Shadow Body, he would be training to form bullets of his cork. It'll pretty much be untraceable bullets if somebody wants to go after somebody, if they got like police connections. Mushroom Girl is trying to be taught how to make her poison more potent. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, this is pretty much the blacklist. I have to come up with ideas for blacklist hunters, like testing, because it's mostly going to be like combat training, but I'm thinking of a tournament, maybe, of different schools. I'll make a whole new characters or whatever. But yeah, goodbye, I hope you like this.